friends, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, welcome back. I don't know if you can see my little Luxie Boo Bear. He is keeping me company in bed the millionth day in a row. I'm super excited. I go to see my specialist again tomorrow. So I wanted to upload as much of these videos as I can because I see my specialist tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back on track. I am feeling considerably better today, but I also don't want to overdo it because I know from previous experience when you feel too good, then you start, blitzing the house and getting ready for Christmas and doing all these things. I don't want to push it and then be even worse than where I started. So we had a busy morning at Play Center. We had a fantastic day for Ella Bella's Christmas party with her friends, and then hopefully we're going to lay down and have a nap this afternoon and take it easy, but we'll see. Anywho, I have a big Scentsy news. So yesterday was December 19th, and it was exactly the day after the very last holiday cutoff. So in certain countries, I believe your Christmas cutoff was the 8th, I believe in the UK. In Canada, our Christmas cutoff was December 11th. In the United States, the Christmas cutoff was the 18th. So on the 19th, Scentsy put a whole bunch of items, including the harvest and holiday items, into the clearance tab sales section of the website, which is great because everybody loves the Scentsy sale. Love it. However, I haven't had a chance to give a lot of my gifts yet, being that it's only the 20th. So as a consumer, I paid full price for those products. I was super pumped because they're beautiful to give them to my friends and family. And now, not so much. I might not give them as gifts at all because I think it's a little ghetto to be like, Merry Christmas! Here's some clearance items from the company I work for. Nah. I'm not that person. I don't do that. I don't do that at all. So hopefully I will be able to get into the city and find some replacement gifts for those people tomorrow at last minute. Not super pumped and probably won't be blown out as much as I did this year on the holiday and harvest items if they go onto the clearance rack before Christmas. So I think it's tacky. Most companies wait until the 26th to put all of the holiday stuff on sale. And that's reasonable. That's fair because they do it for a reason. People have paid full price for them. They are gifting them. And then they wait until the day after to put those items on sale for a reason. So I'm not super pumped about it. I might take advantage of the sale and maybe buy one or two Halloween things, but I'm not pumped. Not as pumped as I would normally be about a Scentsy sale because I think their timing is horrendous. Anywho, next in Scentsy news is the Bring Back My Bar kits are available for consultants. I have never been able to participate in like a Bring Back My Bar from start to finish, so I can't say from previous years' experience because this was my first one. I did promote the voting, so I was directing everyone to vote for their favorite fragrances, so on and so forth. But I was excited because this is the first time I've been able to participate in the process as a consultant from the voting process and see it through, right? So from what I understand, Scentsy consultants used to be able to purchase testers in the month prior to the sale going live. So I don't know how much the kits were, but apparently that used to be a thing, which I think I would have much preferred because the Consultant, Bring Back My Bar, January kits are available. The price point for 25 bars in Canada is $168. I will put the entire scent list on my Scentsy business page so you guys can check it out. It's going to be a hard pass for me on that kit. I would have absolutely ordered probably 2 or 3 of the tester kits if I would have been able to, because I have customers all over North America. So I would have loved to have a tester kit for myself, send one out west to my customers out there. Like, I would have loved to have a little bit so I could share and probably get more sales that way versus just me getting all 25 of the bars. It's totally up to you though, consultants. You can then take those bars and make your own samples. I just think $168 for 25 cents, and I'm not really pumped about too many of them. I don't want to get stuck with those bars and then in turn have stock or more inventory that I would have to sell to recoup my money. This new year, I'm going to try and reduce or limit the amount of stock that I carry or I have on hand. I'm always going to have top selling bars and top bulbs, but next year I will not be doing Scentsy vendor events at Christmas time. It was a lot of work with very little return. And I collected stock for 8 months for those events. So now I have not a huge amount, but a considerable amount of my own personal money invested in that stock that didn't move throughout the Christmas holidays. So I will be getting rid of that, unloading it, and hopefully the next few weeks after Christmas, I will be having a huge cash and carry sale on all of that stuff. So anyhow, I went through the list myself, and I am super pumped to try the following scents. And actually, I'm really excited because I voted for all 6 of these. I'm not saying that my votes made them win by any means, but these are the 6 that I am going to purchase. I literally am going to purchase one of each in a 6-pack. I'm going to spend $40, not $168. So the first one is Vanilla Suede, which I have heard so much about. My subscriber and friend Megan, I am so excited for her because this is like her favorite Scentsy scent of all time. And I told her, girl, I'm going to vote and vote and vote until my fingers fall off. And sure enough, it won. So Vanilla Suede is classic vanilla, rich amber, sandalwood, and spice. It's a subtly masculine fragrance. So I think that will be nice because it's always nice to have a little bit of unisex or some masculine scents in the list. Because that's like my number one thing that I hear. Like, nobody ever really complains about their Scentsy too much other than my husband doesn't like it. Really? Tell him to move out then. Like, get. I'm so glad I don't have that problem. You don't like my home fragrance? There's the door. Get out. Because I love it. I love it. It's not going anywhere. The second fragrance is... Hi! You're going to come in and do a Scentsy video? The second one is Simply Irresistible, which is lavender, amber, moss and musk, which I think will be nice because I'm not typically like, I don't do Scentsy's French lavender. Terrible. It's just not for me at all. But I am really warming up to the idea of lavender at bedtime, but I only like lavender if it's like really, really good lavender. Oh, hang tight. Sorry about that. Things are crazy here. Anyhow, as I was saying, not so much into lavender on their own or on its own, but I'm a real big fan lately of lavender blends. So, Simply Irresistible is lavender, amber, moss, and musk. Number 3 on my list was oats and honey, which is a buttery mix of toasted oats. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. Tupelo honey over vanilla and maple. Sounds pretty good. Fuzzy blanket is one that has piqued my interest and curiosity. I've heard tons of people are crazy about fuzzy blanket, and then the other half of people are divided, and they're like, it's exactly like jammy time. but I don't understand how that can be because the scent notes both have lavender in them, but other than that, they're very different. Fuzzy Blanket is lavender, sandalwood, and honeysuckle, which I think sounds lovely, and another lavender blend that I'm excited to melt. The next one, I have a local customer, actually a girl I went to high school with. She is hilarious. My friend Amanda. She loves Scentsy's fried ice cream, which is vanilla, cinnamon, and caramel. I don't know. I'm very curious to see if it will smell like ice cream because I find even in vendor wax, that's a really hard scent to accomplish. We'll see if it smells like ice cream. And Amanda is really big into cinnamon scents. Like, she'd be quite happy if I delivered her a truck full of, what is it, Scentsy's cinnamon vanilla. That's her jam. So I'm hoping this isn't just cinnamon vanilla with a bit of caramel. It would make Amanda super happy, but I'm curious. I definitely want to check it out. And number 6 is Scentsy's Enchanted Mist, which is juicy apples, rose petals, and rich jasmine. I'm not typically a rose petal fan or a rose scent fan, but I'm very curious to see what it's like in a blend with the apples and the jasmine. I think it sounds delightful. So, yeah, the no testers thing, that's kind of a mega bummer to me. Again, $168 for 25 cents, and I'm only super stoked about 6. There's a bunch, like, in that list, fresh cut grass, just plain eucalyptus, ambrosia is a very common fragrance oil that you can get all of those scents pretty much anywhere. So I wasn't pumped about some of them. Henceforth, I wasn't going to pay $168 for the kit when I can get those other fragrances at other companies at, like, say, $80 to $1 an ounce versus at Scentsy in Canada we pay $2.66 an ounce, like 3 times more. So Scentsy is great, don't get me wrong, but I only want to try, like, the really, really, really good ones for that price. And I don't want a bunch of wax sitting around here that I don't enjoy and that I don't melt. I'm really downsizing and just going to hoard the best, the best, the best of the best. So $32 off of that kit. If consultants are interested, $168 Canadian for 25 cents is a big chunk of change right after Christmas, but it is cheaper than buying them individually after. So you gotta figure it out, you know. You gotta buy them now because as of January 1st, consultants, you're gonna be paying the same price as everyone else. So there is a savings involved in that $168 kit. You're gonna save 32 bucks. So some people might be down. The very cool thing about this, and again, this won't work for me because I'm a rather new consultant and I haven't participated in Bring Back My Bar in previous years, nor do I have, like, a huge order history. It's getting pretty big, but, you know, from years ago. But if you've been a consultant for 2, 3, 4 years, this little tool is going to come in handy for you. So from your homepage, there's going to be a yellow Bring Back My Bar banner at the top. Click to download, and then a whole list of your previous sales of any of these 25 cents will show up. So if you had a customer like 5 years ago that was crazy nutty for Simply Irresistible, you might want to get in contact with them and tell them ASAP that their scent is coming back as of January 1st. Totally up to you whether or not you want to take pre-orders, but remind them now. Get in touch with those previous customers now because Christmas is coming. They're going to have gift cards. They're going to have maybe some extra cash somebody gifted them. So put the bug in their ear today. That way they'll keep that in mind. Hey, as of January 1st, I'm going to get back in touch with that Scentsy consultant because she's got my favorite scent from 5 years ago, you know? Put the bug in their ear now, and then they'll want to spend their Christmas money with you. So it's worth it. Click download, get a history of your sales, and get on the phone, reach out to those customers, and it's another chance to wish them a happy holidays at the same time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell above for future content notification. I am laying down and having a nap. Bye for now.